Alright, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth, the sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom. This is the brother Irawam from the James Jamaica camp. Just coming with another quick lesson, and hey, this has been a talk that I've been hearing for some time now, and also it was posted in the group by a brother, right? And just the title alone says it all, right? And this is the notion where these women of today's society, them feel like once them a do womanly duties, it attributed to women being men's mother, right? We'll read the title and just go into it. This is it says, woman 19 who claims it's her duty to make her husband's dinner every night, wash his clothes, and make sure he gets up for work on time is slammed for acting like his mother. No, she's not acting like his mother. She's acting like his woman. She's acting like his wife. She's acting like a woman, as she should. Right? That's the thing. Them when once them woman feel like them a do what them supposed to do, them say, oh, me and your mother. So I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to back her, I'm not supposed to this, I'm not supposed to that. No. Right? It's not about being a mother, it's about being a woman. Because as a woman, you have a duty inside the house. Right? And the main duty that you have is towards your husband, because you're your husband's possession and your husband is the head of the household. So you're supposed to help him. Right? Then we go to the first precept. No one really make this long. This is Genesis 2, starting at 18. It says, and Yahweh said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet. I will make an helpmeet for him. Right? I check out two words in this. I check out alone. But what the main word I want to check out is helpmeet. Right? Okay, so look up the word helpmeet. Help, succor, one who helps, right? Supposed to be a comforter. Because when you look up the word succor, it basically means comfort, right? Aid, help, a helper, a aider, right? So at the end of the day, this woman, right, making her husband dinner every night, is she being an aid unto him? Because when based off all I work, when him come in, you see me, she get him something to eat. That's a help, right? When she washes clothes, right? It's a help because what? All the time when she take do all of that, him have time to do other things. Him can be completely rested. Him can do all we need for ensure that the household is in order, for ensure that the household stands. So that is help unto him, right? Make sure he gets up for work on time, right? Suppose a case where him work very strenuous and him need the assistance to ensure him get up for get to that job. She waking him up, right? Nothing is wrong with that, right? They might say, oh, you have alarm clock, but hey, sometimes the alarm don't work. Anybody will actually have a job know that 9 times out of 10 that shit don't work sometimes, so that don't work, right? So, but it's different when you have somebody that come and say, yo, you know, she encourage him up, you see me, help give him that drive to get up, right? That's the thing, you see me? She's not acting like his mother, she's acting like a woman, you know? She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's giving him aid, she's giving him help, which is her duty. Hey, go look up this word duty as well, yo. Look up the word duty. Says obedience. Hold on, wait. A task, obligatory. Second definition: obligatory task, conduct, service, or functions that arise from one's position. Right? You see me? So that are them duty, yo, based upon your position. Your position as a daughter, your position as a wife, your position as a woman is to give aid unto the man. As the scripture is saying in Genesis, yo. Say, you know, it is not good for a man to be alone, so he might basically create a woman to be a helpmeet unto him, meaning an aid unto him. So her duty is to what? Make wash, cook, clean, and in a female household, him need our help. If wake up in the morning, if it's a man when they really have trouble waking up in the morning, then probably not gonna use our help for that. Probably might use our help for something else. But whatever him need assistance with, that is what she's there for. Right? She also aid in giving children. Or why I think she carry him seed. Or she hold him seed. Right? And bring it forth. She right? She aid in the building of his household, yo. That's how the scripture says that Ecclesiastes says any man that getteth a wife getteth a possession. Right? Because what? She's a aid unto him. If the reason why I'm get her is so that she can help him. Because that is the duty of a wife. That is the duty of a woman. Right? And that is why that's why women so valuable. That's why in the ancient world them sell them, even in some parts of the world today. Because what? When she in her father's house, she do the same thing. You see me? She see her mother ensure that the things in the house get done, and our mother help her father, right? So that when she get a husband, right, she gonna help her husband as well. She say and one of the ways how you them also aid the father, right, is by taking care of the children. Why you think say when your mother take whether your son or your daughter, why you think your mother behind you I tell you to do this and to do that and I get you ready and basically I aid you as a child. Because as a child you need aid, and part of her duty is to aid you as a child, being a child of the father, which is all attributed unto the household, yo. So by she aiding the children, by she aiding her husband, is in turn she aiding her husband. She directly aiding our husband is her being a help. So she's a aid both directly and indirectly, directly to him, indirectly to the household and towards the children as well. Which is that is her job, to give aid. And all the women them will now fall in line with this purpose. You're gonna get left, yo. As a matter of fact, I said any Israelite woman will now fall under this this law and now get a mind right towards this, now get saved. That's why I tell you, say, them are gonna be saved in what? In childbearing. Because we're gonna need to repopulate the kingdom after when Yahweh get rid of this present society. That's right, they are aid, yo. This woman's right bullshit, they only have a right. The only right them have is to give aid unto the husband, as the definition says, yo, an obligatory task. They're obligated. Conduct, service, or functions that arise from one's position. If you want to be a wife, that are the things that come with a wife. If you want to be a mother, that are the things that come with being a mother. You see me? So if you have a problem with you being a woman and you may be made to be an aid unto a man, take it up with the Most High. Because outside of that, you don't have no use. Him just take you off the face of the earth. You're useless, yo. Because you not fulfill your purpose. Right? So like if me sound like me rant, right? The word obligatory is a binding in law or conscience, right? Relating to or enforce an obligation, mandatory, required. You see me? It is mandatory for you to give aid. It is required for you to give aid because that is your function as a woman, as the previous definition said in regards to duty. You see me? It's a function that you perform, a conduct, service, or function that arises from a position. Just like how man have a duty and is obligated to lead because they are born as men, as women, you're obligated and it's mandatory and you're required to aid men. Right? And that is a position. Right? Going back to the scriptures. Right? They have a couple lined up. This is Titus 2, starting at verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise, as a matter of fact, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accuser, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed. Right? So you see that? You have a duty, yo. That is a duty. To be, and one of the key things is what to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. Right? Go look up the word keepers. Slovakia. Keepers at home. Play the Greek.
Strong's G 3626. Oikorgas. Oikorgas.
See that? Caring for the house, working at home. Right? The watch or keeper of the house. Right? Keeping at home and taking care of household affairs. A domestic. You see that? When I come down here to this song, you say what? A stay at home domestically include a good housekeeper. And you cooking for your husband, you cleaning, you washing his clothes, and you making sure him get up at the morning is a good, you being a good housekeeper. Right? Hey, look up this word domestic. Because I think go back to dome, which is basically our domicile, which basically mean house. Right? But when I mean this, the most domesticated, I mean that basically domestic. It says living or about of or relating to the household or family, right? Devoted at home duties and pleasures. Exactly. Go down to the definition from Latin dome, right? So what this mean? A stately building, right? Is it me go back to being going back to house, right? So household affairs, right? And as a woman, your duty is what? To your household. As a man, your duty is to your household. Your nation, for your power mainly, then your nation, then your household, which all of them tying one to another once you're an Israelite, right? They're all one in the same. Right? Next precept, which should be my final precept. Proverbs 31, starting at verse 10. It says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband that dwells, or the heart of her husband that safely trust in her, so that he have no need of spoil." Exactly, because him have the help. Anything him go through, he bearable. You see me say him not have to kill up himself. So him do fear in trusting her, and basically what him not have the need of spoil. You see me? Going down, it says she will do him good and not evil all the days of his life. I look for verse 15 says, "She arise also while it is yet night, and give it meat unto her household, and a portion to her maids." So part of you being a woman, you have to wake up before him and try him get him breakfast. And then by the time she done make him breakfast, so she go do, she go wake him. You see me? By the time he come in, what? Him get him dinner. Right? One next part again says so okay, let me try to find the next point. Oh, verse 14 says, "She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar off." So yeah, she will stay say you're in a living room and you know you're there easy. She will carry the food come to her husband. Right? She bring her food from afar off. Right? Also, she might be the one who forgot go to the market and get the food as well. Right? It says, "She perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goeth out not by night." So she will, if it needs to, she stay up and make sure her household good, she will do that. Right? Verse 21, "She's not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet." Exactly, she's not afraid for go out, right, in the cool or whatever for her household, because at the end of the day, if that's the way she need to be helped, or that's a way where she give aid onto her house, she will do it. That's the thing. Her main duty is what? Onto her household. And the head of her household is what? Her husband. Right? It says, "She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness." Exactly, and that's the way them money I want you. Them like eat of the bread of idleness. Them say, "Oh, after I'm a slave, we might go wash, cook and clean. My body need rest. Me need to just sit down and be pampered. Right? If you make sure so I come come in with the KFC and him come in with the this and him come in with the that. No. Right? Your job is not to sit at home and look pretty, yo. Well, not all the time. Because when the time for your husband get into you, gotta make sure say you look pleasing unto him. You see me, get him a rose and make him, you see me, get to do him thing. But I mean, sitting home and being pampered, that is not the duty of a wife. And your husband for just come in and take care of you. And your husband supposed to take care of you, but your main job is to be an aid unto him. So it go both ways. You're taking care of each other. Because it's a body, it's a household. All members depend on each other, and you have a function as a woman. Your function is not to sit down and be idle, yo, and run off your mouth and talk about other things. Right? As a matter of fact, verse 26, it says, she openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Exactly, in a talk any way. You mean in a talk foolish, and you don't try to deal with the husband in any way, yo. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, and her husband also, and he praiseth her. Right? So at the end of the day, yo, that on the job, yo. Or the main job is to be an aid unto your husband. And as a matter of fact, one more precept from Genesis. I almost forgot to bring that out. Genesis 3 verse 16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow shalt thou bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Right? Go look up this word desire. Right? Longing, craving. You see me? So you're supposed to have a longing towards her husband. You're supposed to wonder, hey, I wonder if him alright, or what him need now. You see me? You're supposed to make sure say him good. Desire is supposed to be to your husband good, yo. And you say, yo, he shall be rule over him, means say man have dominion over you. And when you look up the word dominion, basically, when I will explore the whole word, do I break down for a couple of years back, basically anything we own or possess, you have dominion over it. That's why a man have dominion over him house. He have dominion over him wife because him own him wife. He have dominion over him children because him own him children. He have dominion over him slaves because him own him slaves. Right? So basically, once you get possessed by a husband, right, him have dominion over you, and you aid him and do him bidding, right? So hey, with that, hope this was edifying, right? And this is geared to you also, you sisters out there who say, oh yeah, you believe in the truth and everything, and also to the elect men mainly as well, based on the fact we have an idea of how it's supposed to go in regards to your household and understand the whole purpose of a woman, right? So with that, once say all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brides in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth, the sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom.